There's a fascinating contrast when comparing the fighting styles of Johnny Nguyen and Bolo Yeung. Both come from the world of action cinema, but the approach, martial foundations, and fighting philosophies they bring to the screen couldn't be more different. If Johnny represents the evolution of modern, adaptive technical martial arts, drawing heavily from competitive disciplines, then Bolo is the embodiment of the old-school, physical, power-driven era built on raw strength, pressure, and close-range domination. Johnny Nguyen's background is a blend of multiple styles. Wushu was his gateway, shaping his flexibility, posture control, and mobility. But Johnny didn't stop at the aesthetics of Wushu. Training in Muay Thai, Taekwondo, boxing, and modern sparring methods gave his fighting style a far more realistic foundation. That's why Johnny's style is so dynamic. He uses probing kicks, angular attacks, feints, and smooth distance transitions. Johnny is comfortable fighting from long range, using kicks as tools of control, then flowing into hand combinations or rapid-fire striking sequences. On the other hand, Bolo Yeung stands as the complete opposite. His foundation isn't built on aesthetic movements or wide rotations, but on physical strength, aggressive pressure, and close quarters techniques. His background in bodybuilding and traditional kung fu created a fighting style that rarely plays the long-range game. Bolo uses his powerful, imposing physique as both a shield and a weapon. When it comes to physical attributes, Bolo Yeung and Johnny Nguyen sit on completely opposite ends of the spectrum. Standing around 5'5", Bolo isn't defined by reach, he's defined by raw density. A compact, thick frame built from a lifetime of bodybuilding mixed with traditional kung fu. He looks less like a point fighter and more like someone engineered for full contact combat. Johnny Nguyen, on the other hand, brings a lean, athletic silhouette, lighter, more flexible, and built for movement. At roughly 5'9", his frame seems designed for speed, agile rotation, and fluid footwork, not static collisions. He's not the type to stand still in front of an opponent. His reach gives him advantages in straight kicks, long side kicks, and jabs that land first before the opponent can close the distance. A physique like this supports a martial arts style rooted in timing, speed, and distance control. In a real-world fight, the outcome between Johnny Nguyen and Bolo Yeung would be incredibly hard to predict. But we can break down the strengths of their respective martial arts by looking at several real matchups similar to their styles. First, we have a fighter showcasing swift, fluid movement, unique techniques, and a series of strikes and kicks that clearly reflect the essence of Wushu. But his opponent, nicknamed The Machine, uses raw punching power and kickboxing experience to pressure and overwhelm the Wushu master throughout the round. The Wushu master steps back into the arena, this time facing a professional fighter under a completely different rule set. The question is, did he learn from their previous encounter, Can he finally turn the tables and win this fight? Unfortunately, the answer is clear. The traditional Wushu style fails once again, unable to withstand the professional fighter's relentless necklock. Next, we have a moment featuring a Wushu master who opens the fight with rapid-fire strikes, showing off his signature techniques. But instead of looking like a true master, his attacks look more like someone still learning Wushu. The MMA fighter responds to the flurry with total composure, barely bothered by the barrage. And then he flips the script, landing a clean shot that knocks the Wushu master out instantly. Bolo Yeung, known for his powerful strikes and explosive movement, brings the dynamic, unpredictable nature of Wushu into the cage. Meanwhile, Atlangieriev, a Sambo practitioner, looks to impose his grappling, relying on strength and submission technique. From the opening seconds, Bolo Yeung's striking shines. With his Wushu background, he unleashes sharp kicks, quick footwork, and perfectly timed counters, all to maintain distance and disrupt Atlangeriev's rhythm. Every time Atlangeriev tries to close the gap for a takedown, Bolo Yeung uses his agility to slip away or fires back with punishing strikes. Despite Atlangeriev's attempts to force a grappling match, Bolo Yeung's takedown defense holds strong. He punishes every failed takedown with crippling kicks and stinging punches that slowly wear his opponent down. Bolo Yeung's relentless pace, precise timing, and non-stop striking pressure leave Atlangieriev completely overwhelmed, culminating in a dominant, undeniable victory.
A little deeper, go on the inside. I was focused on the outside of what we're seeing.
Show is put on. Oh, he fights the Russian. He's going to hope for a Hail Mary shot now. He tries one with a jumping forward right hand. It's not going to happen for Atlangieriev. It is going to happen for Edward Bolo Yeung. The Filipino will be back in the winner's circle.